What up, YouTube? Back to you again with a horror movie review, and this time I'm reviewing a classic horror film for you guys, and that is Stephen King's It. Released in 1990, directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, stars Harry Anderson, Dennis Christopher, Richard Mazer, Annette O'Toole, Tim Reed, John Ritter, Richard Thomas, and Tim Curry. So this film is basically about a town in Maine called Derry, and the town of Derry is basically haunted by a supernatural force of evil that mainly takes the form of a clown called Pennywise the Dancing Clown, or AKA It. And basically, the there's like these seven kids who call themselves the Losers Club, who are basically outcasts and they don't fit in, and they basically discover that there's an evil being that's basically going around killing and feeding on young children, and then like at some point like it haunts them, and then they all group together and they basically try to stop it and try to kill it, and they think they killed it when they were kids, and then 30 years later it comes back and starts a big killing spree once again, and then it's 30 years later and they all reunite to go back to Derry and basically try to kill the creature again and end it once and for all. And that's pretty much the basic plot line of this movie. And it's a very good movie. I really enjoy this movie. Here's the front of the DVD. Here's the spine. And here's the back. I'll show you the disc inside. It's a blank disc. It's a two-part miniseries. So if you get this version, side there's side A and side B, because two parts, which I don't know why they did that. I mean, like, they could have just put it on one disc, but whatever. But yeah, like, if you haven't seen this movie before, you buy it. If you don't know it's a double-sided disc, I know it's going to be a pain in the ass, but it's gonna be, you'll get used to it, like, after a while, like, if you watch this more than once. But anyway, very good cast of actors, very good special effects first time. I love the story, I love the acting, I love the plot. I love all the characters, and I like how the movie takes its turns. Like, it shows like their past, like when they were kids. Stuff like that. It was very cool seeing that, and it was cool to see them reunite as adults. And the clown played by Tim Curry, is creepy as hell in this movie. Um, Surprisingly, as a kid, like, he never really like scared me, but like I did think he was like creepy, but I mean, like, this film actually did scare me as a kid, but it wasn't him who mainly scared me. I mean, like, I did think he was scary, but like he never really bothered me for some reason. I don't know. But like the main part that really got to me in this movie was at the very end of the first part. And I'm not going to say what it is. I will explain that in the next video for the spoiler talk of this film. I did do Blu-ray unboxing of this movie. If you want to check that out, there's going to be a little bit of a spoiler for that one, so be aware of that. But definitely check that out. It is on my channel right now. About 5 views have been on it, so if you want to check it out, I highly recommend it. And yeah, um, but this film, I've seen it like a bunch of times. I bought this movie like a bunch of times. Originally, they had like a cardboard box like when it first came out, but this is just like the regular DVD format. You can get this pretty cheap nowadays. You can get this at your local Target or local Walmart for $5, because they carry these movies now since it's around Halloween, and you know how they're gonna have movies like this out. But yeah, $5. I mean, like, if you get this movie for $5, you can't beat that. I mean, it's a good price, especially for an old movie, especially for a movie that's over 3 hours. You can't really complain about that. But yeah, I remember seeing this when I was about 7, and my grandfather had it on TV. I can't remember what channel it was on. If it was on just like a regular channel, if it was on cable or whatever. But yeah, I remember watching it with my grandfather, and it scared the hell out of me as a kid. But at the same time, I still loved the hell out of this movie. And we bought it on DVD, the cardboard box. I got it at Hannaford for about $10. It was a pretty good price, very good deal on that movie. Yeah, it's a very good movie. I highly recommend you check it out. The book is vastly different, and it's a lot more brutal, a lot more graphic. They go more into in-depth about the backstory of the creature known as It. You actually don't really find out much backstory on the creature in the movie, but Stephen King explains a lot more in the book, and the book is just amazing. So if you want to learn more about the creature first before you watch this movie, definitely pick up the book. It's a very good book. I also reviewed the book, so if you want to check that out on my channel, please do so. And definitely give it a like and a thumbs up. And yeah, and I love the movie so much that I also have it on Blu-ray, which recently came in the mail yesterday. I also did an unboxing of that. And yeah, here's the front, here's the side, and here's the back. Very nice back. I think that this back is a lot cooler than the original back of the original release. But yeah, recently watched this on Blu-ray recently today with my grandfather. We loved it, and the transfer was just amazing. It looked very clear and a lot brighter than the DVD version. This version plays it all the way through, so you don't have to flip over anything, which is perfect. I prefer the Blu-ray over the DVD, to be honest with you. It's also available on VHS. There's two versions of it on VHS. One has like the two tapes that has like part 1 and part 2 on each tape. Sorry, and then there's another tape where it's just like one tape and it just plays it all the way through. And yeah, I do have that version, the one that just plays it all the way through, but I don't have it with me right now. It's in my grandparents' home in Florida, way down south. But yeah, it's a nice VHS to have. I know VHS is like dead technology, but the VHS is still pretty cool. And yeah, but there isn't really that much features on here. There's only like the commentary, and that's the same thing with like the regular DVD itself. But yeah, it's a very good watch. Like I remember watching this, and it scared the hell out of me. I had nightmares for years because of this movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's because of that. It's just because like the whole plot and like the music is done perfectly in this. Richard Bellis, I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, he did the score and he did a fantastic job. And there is going to be a remake coming out pretty soon, next year, next September 8th of 2017, so I'll be looking forward to that one when that one comes out, and it's going to be closer to the book as far as I know, so that should be interesting to see. And yeah, I remember watching this, and my mom would always get pissed because, like when you're like 7, you probably shouldn't be watching this movie, but I did. And remember I had the DVD, and like she didn't like me watching it, but like sometimes I did watch it even though I wasn't supposed to. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, very good fond memories of this movie, and definitely check it out. And I'll be doing a spoiler talk for this movie next after I upload this one, so check that out. And yeah, thank you for watching and subscribing. Definitely give this video a big thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.